Would you go through everything Naruto went through if it means that you got all of his powers, including Kurama?
For sure.
All right, bro. We're talking about losing both your parents.
Yeah, it's fine.
We're talking about losing your friends as well.
They didn't die. It's not like they died.
Neji died.
Okay, that's that. You know, we all got that one homie.
Jiraiya died.
Big homies dies too.
This is the hill. Okay. What is up, y'all? This is episode 153 of Keeping It 9000, New York's anime podcast. On this episode, we discussed a couple of things, a bunch of things, good things. The Boy and The Heron won an Oscar. Jay and I went back and forth on our thoughts on that. We also touched base on some of the things that we would do to get specific anime powers. J. Cole is getting rid of everybody to get Naruto's powers. We're just gonna throw that out there.
Gotta do what you gotta do, baby.
Gotta do what you gotta do, apparently. Lastly, we discussed, or J. Cole better yet discussed, his thoughts on anime culture and how we're living in anime's golden age right here, right now.
Today, no other day.
Facts. Tune into this episode. We're talking about some dope things. It was a lot of fun. Episode 153, Keeping It 9000. We outside.
Bow.
It's over 9,000! Yo, what is up? What is good? You know the vibes. It is New York's anime podcast, Keeping It 9000. We are Otaku with my
Brotaku.
Shonen with my
Bronin.
Anime conversation from a
N.
Y
C.
P
O.
V. Let's make this episode happen.
Yes,
Yo,
sir.
so we are back. For those who don't know, Keeping It 9000 has been gone for a little bit, but now we're back. We are back with a couple new posters, some new artwork, and we're also back with a new release date. So if you stream Keeping It 9000 on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, what have you, that's dropping every Friday now. If you stream Keeping It 9000 on YouTube, which now we're dropping every week on Sundays. So make sure you catch us on Spotify on Fridays and Sundays on YouTube.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm excited, man. I'm excited to, have consistent distribution to give you guys the full video, as well as just go deeper into the Keep It at 9000 brand. I feel like y'all been asking for it, and y'all waited long and hard pause. So y'all got what y'all wanted.
Already with the glazing.
God, let me live. It's only been like a minute since we started.
But let's kick it off, bro. So the way we usually start off this episode is just interesting anime news. First thing that we're going to talk about is, The Boy and The Heron won an Oscar.
Yeah, that's crazy. Let's go.
Big things for anime culture right now.
Sir.
Second anime movie to win an Oscar. Second Studio Ghibli movie to win an Oscar. Is it Ghibli or Ghibli? I always forget.
Ghibli.
Ghibli. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. But bro, that's fire. I haven't seen The Boy and the Heron yet.
Yeah.
But break it down for me. Do you feel like it's Oscar worthy? Do you feel like it's one of Miyazaki's best work?
Now, you know not to ask me that. Oh, man, I'm a big critic. Look, I think that the movie overall is Oscar worthy.
Yeah.
I think that the production quality, the story, character design, the sound design, the rollout was a little mid, but I thought that it was fire. Right?
Is this the one where he was like, "It's my last movie"?
He was like, it's my last movie. I'm not even gonna put out a trailer.
Yeah.
Then bro dropped it in Japan, and then when it started to go to the West, he said, "You know what? Actually, we're gonna drop some trailers." Bro did not have confidence in his movie for a little bit, but that's not to say that boy Miyazaki did not put out fire, right? So I think that if you are a casual anime movie watcher, or you like, if you want to get into anime movies, I think it's a 10 out of 10. Do I think it's better than Spirited Away? Hell no. I think that that's his best work.
Okay.
So far. But I think it's like second best.
Okay.
And I think that it deserves the Oscar because no one else did it as well as him in the last few years.
Mm-hmm.
And, you can say like a movie like the Demon Slayer movie was something that's close to it. But I think that the difference between a Miyazaki film versus like a Demon Slayer movie or most other anime movies is that these are original stories that are built out for film. They have a very theatrical production to them that you can only find in an anime movie. I feel like the Demon Slayer movie, I could watch that in episodes and I'll be fine. You know?
And I feel like when it comes to the Academy, like with the Oscars and everything, people will look at a Studio Ghibli movie, a Miyazaki movie, as art. Mm-hmm. I don't think when it comes to the Oscars, even though I and you do, they're not really looking at a Demon Slayer as like art in that type of way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
I feel like in the future we'll definitely get some of these anime series that have movies get an Oscar, but I still think we're a bit away from that. You know what I mean?
I agree. I also think, like, you know, when you categorize it like that, it is kind of true. Like, a lot of the anime that we watch is very commercial.
Facts.
And there's a difference between commercial production and artistic production. Artistic production takes a lot more risks because they're not selling like the same way a commercial production is being sold. Like, the art is being made and it's you know, there's a high caliber to it. They're not rushing it. They'll take 3-4 years to produce it because they're making, like, you know, true art to broadcast whatever message they need to broadcast into the world. Yeah. Right. But commercial production anime and commercial anime movies sometimes are really just cash grabs. Yeah. And that's what they're for. It's commercials, commerce. You know, you got to get money. All the people who put up money for it, they expect something. And they expect to see their return within a few quarters or years. You know what I mean?
Facts. Before we close out this news segment, I want to talk about some of the movies that it beat out. It beat out Across the Spider-Verse.
Oh, yeah.
It beat out Nimona. Never heard of it.
Never heard of that.
It beat out Elemental, and it beat out Robot. What's that called? Robot Dreams.
Robot Dreams.
So do you feel like it's deserving of the award over all of these other movies, even though we don't know like two or three
most of them? I mean, it's really hard for me to make the informed
So do you think it's better than Across the Spider-Verse? That's the question.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Okay. But I think that Across the Spider-Verse, if, you know, certain things in the story were corrected and they had a little bit more time to produce it, given, you know, we already know the circumstances of why it wasn't produced, you know, the writer strike, you know, production problems, all that. And the way they made
for the second part. For the second part. Yeah.
They made Across the Spider-Verse the same way they was making Jujutsu Kaisen season 2. They were just chain whipping those animators and they say, yo, this, because if you watch it, it's like 30 different animation styles in one movie. So, like, you know,
it definitely took a lot.
That's a lot. And I think that for a production like that, if they would have just taken more time, they would have had a consistent product like, you know, The Boy and the Heron, which you can consider to just be like close to a perfect art piece, you know? The story, some people might not like it. For me, I didn't like the story, but we can't say that the art and the production of it and the delivery of it wasn't fire.
Copy. All right. I have one last question for you.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Top 5 Studio Ghibli movies right now.
Okay. Princess Mononoke, The Boy and the Heron. A Spirited Away.
You got
Howl's Moving Castle. And the last one is Kiki's Delivery Service.
Right.
Oh, and Ocean Waves. That's actually one of my favorite Ghibli movies.
Okay, with a little extra credit.
Feel me, extra credit.
It's all good. We got to move on. We only have so much time.
Damn. You know, I got to bring my own Blick to the studio one day, man. What am I doing?
Yeah, he knows I'll be watching Ghibli like that.
I was just going to ask you the top 5 anime movies that you've ever seen, bro.
We'll move on to the next topic.
Copy. Y'all let me know.
Let us know, y'all. What are your top 5 Ghibli movies / other anime movies? Hit us up.
Sir.
Yo, let's talk about what anime that you've been watching lately. Anime or manga? What's been on? What's on the docket?
Homies, I'm not going to lie. I have not been watching anime this week. I have been reading, though. So I caught up to Kagurabachi.
Okay.
The manga that everybody said was a flop. I think that it's not a flop. I think that Kagurabachi is fire.
Okay.
I think the story is original, but I also think the story is not something that can have longevity.
Break down the story for us a little bit in like 3 quick, like, punch lines.
Okay, so Kagurabachi, it's about this main guy, I forgot his name, but he is a samurai.
Okay.
His father, Rokuhiro, that's his name, something like that. His father is the maker of all the mythical samurai blades in the world. But these blades have caused severe wars in the world and have caused a lot of people to die. His father got assassinated. And of course, bro's on his John Wick where he's like, I gotta get back from my pops' death. So of course, his father passed him the last enchanted blade that no one knew about, and this enchanted blade is fire. So now he's using that enchanted blade to get his get back and collect all other 6 enchanted blades.
Copy. Nice. Nah, that sounds a little fire. I might have to check that out. Is it animated yet or is it just manga?
Nah, it's just manga. A lot of the story, like, it's kind of like a lot of like Yakuza type vibe too.
Okay.
Like he's fighting like mob families and mob bosses too. Very John Wick inspired.
Is it based in the present?
Yeah.
Okay.
Based in the present too. There's even like parts of it that kind of feel like My Hero Academia.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know. I like it. I think y'all would like it too.
Gotcha.
Other manga I'm reading, Chainsaw Man. Definitely check out that. Boruto is about to drop next week. The story has been going crazy. Dragon Ball Super is on a hiatus, but I think it should be because of what's happening.
R.I.P.
But y'all don't understand what the last chapter was. This last chapter, literally, I think changed Dragon Ball Super as a manga for me because there's a lot more story that was introduced that could have pushed the boundaries. So I don't know what they're gonna do with that now.
Was Toriyama drawing it?
Toriyama was directing it. I don't think he was drawing it.
Gotcha,
like everybody, they have like the lead assistant who draws everything.
Yeah.
But this guy's been doing it for 5 years.
Yeah.
So hopefully, Toriyama gave him the sauce to get super going. But yeah, so that's the manga stuff I've been on, bro. And then, I know you heard about it, the Avatar live action on Netflix.
It's out. It exists.
It exists, and I personally think it's fire.
Fire.
I think it's fire.
Those are the words that you want to use.
I think it's fire. Yes,
Okay.
come for me. I think that the Avatar live action series is fire. And why do I think it's fire? I think it's fire because, one, I think the casting is pretty fire. Like, I think for the most part, most of the characters look like who they need to look to, except for Azula. Sorry, I don't think Azula was casted properly.
Okay.
I think that the person who played Suki should have been Azula and vice versa, but that's another story for another day. Zuko's casting also was a little off too for me, but Iroh's casting I think is perfect. I think Iroh and Katara Sokka, those are all like fire casting.
There's some decent casting. Do you see those TikToks of them calling Zuko Zesty? So
I didn't
funny.
even see this, but you gotta put me on, bro.
It's so funny because there's scenes where Zuko's just like, it's like when he was talking to Admiral Zhao, and I forget what he said, but he was like, "So you're trying to tell me that the Avatar just up and left?"
Oh my God, Zuko, my boy. But the story's fire too. I really like the fact that they showed the parts where the Air Nation got bodied. We had to read light novels and other stuff to figure out what happened. They literally showed the Fire Nation going up in there and boop, 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 bing, 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 like, bro, and like annihilating them, bro. But the Air Nobats fought back. Like, they was not taking that, like, sitting down. They fought back as much as they could.
Also, the Fire Nation was juiced the hell up with Sozin's Comet.
Yeah,
bro. Like,
they was on roids, bro.
What was the Air Nation supposed to do? But Monkey Asu definitely got his. We can't lie about that. That man said,
"Yo, you know what's crazy? I actually read like a little thing about that like a few months ago before even watching this, and I don't think they animated that part right because apparently Monkey Asu sucks the air out of all the fire guys there, and then." He was about to do that in the live action, but then, big homie Sozin got to come in and be like, "Come on, boy. We got that on me." Like,
you'll see. Look up.
Like, come on. But
my
bro.
comment.
But you saw it too. So, bro, what do you think about it?
My thoughts on the Avatar live action, I think it is okay. I'm going to be honest with you.
Why?
There's a lot of times where I was watching the series where I was like, I only like this because it's reminding me of the animated series. You feel me?
Okay.
Like, there's so many scenes where I was just like, I just like this better when I got to see it animated. Like the whole situation with when they went to Kyoshi's Island. Okay. I was like, I just prefer that version better. And I also didn't like how they implemented certain things in certain areas. You know what I mean? Like when they introduced Code the Face Stealer. Okay. I was like, this feels a little too early for that, one. Yeah. And two, they're giving him way more significance than he needs in this very moment. Yeah. For me, I do think it definitely has entertainment factor, and I'm going to tell y'all the most entertaining way to watch the best way to watch Avatar, The Last Airbender live action and be entertained. Oh. If you're of age, take some substances, drink some alcohol, and just sit down there and absorb it all and forget everything that you remember from the original Avatar, The Last Airbender series. Then and only then will this series be entertaining.
So bro said take off any critical lens that you ever thought you would have for this series, turn it off and just restart.
Yeah, forget about good storytelling. Nah, I definitely do think it had its parts, but I'm not looking at the series as if it's like top tier just because I love the original series so much. But I will say this one thing. Okay. Seeing this series made me want to go back and rewatch the original series. Okay. Seeing this series made me buy the Yang Chen Kyoshi box set, bro. Like, that's crazy. So I will say this, like, the series definitely has some positives in my eyes in the sense that it made me want to, go back to the original content. And also it's making me excited for what they're doing with, what studio is it? Now that they have Avatar Studios that's on Paramount, they're releasing, a new movie in like 2025, I think. Right. Yeah. Apparently, there's a new series coming out with the Earthbender Avatar that's dropping like in the next couple years or so. And they just got a lot of things in the work in the cut. So that's going to be fun to see. Okay. So I think this live action series definitely like juiced up just Avatar as a whole. Which is fire.
As far as the Atla crowd has been going crazy on Twitter forever, and now they have more stuff to talk about.
Facts.
But it's not anime. Just to let y'all know, Avatar is not anime. So that's where this argument ends. I'm not gonna put no more points about that.
Bro, the amount of people who argue against that, and it's like literally just Google it. If you Google anime, it'll take you to a Wikipedia link that literally says it has to be made in Japan.
Yes, sir.
Every link that you go to will tell you it has to be made in Japan. But we're not going to talk about that anymore because we've talked about it ad nauseum.
Exactly.
But other series I've been watching, bro, Solo Leveling.
Solo Leveling.
Solo Leveling. Got that shirt on me right now.
Oh, we got Solo Leveling shirts already? Okay.
Facts, bro. Right here. If you don't know, check out Solo Leveling. The series is fire.
Yeah.
It's good animation, really good animation.
Oh, for sure.
And like really decent story. I'm not going to say it's the best thing I've ever seen, but so far, the only episode that's upset me was that recap episode.
7.5. Yeah.
Yo, we're in the time of streaming. There should be no more recap episodes. If we want to know what happened in the past episode, we'll just go into Crunchyroll and watch those past episodes.
That's a fact.
Those recap episodes are a waste of our time.
I agree.
Give us nothing. Take the week off. Take the week off rather than give us a recap episode. But nah, I'm a fan of Solo Leveling. JinWoo is he's that guy.
He's that guy.
And I'm excited to see where this series goes next. I know you've been reading the manhwa.
I finished it all.
Finished the manhwa.
Yeah.
I haven't caught up to it yet, but I feel like once this season's over, with the direction that it's going currently, I'm gonna need to read the manhwa.
Oh yeah, and I think you'll love it, bro. Because the difference between like the manhwa versus manga traditionally is that manhwa is in full color, and I think that it's like their scenes are just bigger, and like the way it's written is like it's like reading like 100-page manga.
Yeah.
Right. So each chapter is like 100 pages.
That's fire.
So you just go or 50 to 100. So you just go crazy, and it's so cinematic, bro. Like you don't even feel like you're reading. You feel like you're watching something. Honestly, like it's that good.
Yeah, and I will also say this about Solo Leveling. It is an anime. And the reason why it's an anime is because it is produced by A1 Pictures, which is a Japanese animation studio. Sure, the original content is Korean, and it was originally a manhwa, but it's produced by a Japanese animation studio, making it an anime, unlike Avatar, unlike the Boondocks, unlike all the rest.
Keep going.
Like angry just comments right now, glazing.
You guys are glazing so hard, yo. How about y'all stop glazing us?
Chill. I know you're still mad. I
might be.
We move on. And I'm also watching One Piece. I'm on Whole Cake Island. Yo, Pudding, it's up for you, Pudding. That's all I gotta say. It's up for you, bro. After what she did to my man Sanji, yo, made him out here looking like, and you already know Sanji's on like simp time, but when she took advantage of that, and it's up for you, Pudding. That's all I gotta say.
Okay. Hell yeah. I'm glad you're
sir.
catching up to One Piece. My boy is doing the due diligence for the
Son.
podcast he's carrying. Because for me, you know me, I'm just going to skip it all.
Like 800 episodes in, after every 50 episodes, I'm like, all right, I need a 2-week break.
Yo, dude, it's rough. Like One Piece is, I was going to say Avatar. One Piece is rough.
Yeah. But overall, like, I do like the series. I have a lot of critiques about the series coming soon, but I do enjoy the series.
Okay, I can't wait for the Kevin One Piece anime review in total. I can't wait to see that.
It's coming up, fam.
Let's go.
All right. Yo. So this segment, we're just going to talk about anime things in a fun, creative way. Jakewell, anime powers. We've all spoken about them. Yeah. We have the ones that we want, and we have the ones that we're willing to do so many different things to get. So one of the questions that I have for you, just to kick it off, is like, what would you go through to get your favorite anime power? Just off the top right now. Just name a couple of things that you would go through to get your top anime power in your current life.
You know what I'm saying? If I have to lose all the money in my bank account, I think that will be fine.
Okay.
You know, I could get rid of my car. You know, I could shave my head. I could run 100 miles, do 100 push-ups, 100 squats every day. I think I'm ready for anime powers.
All right, bet. All right, so I got a character for you.
Okay.
Naruto. Some fire powers, right? Some
Mr.
fire
Uzumaki,
techniques.
of course.
You got the Rasengan. We got the Shadow Clone. Futon Rasengan Shuriken. Where Boruto right now, he can use all elemental styles.
Feel me.
Son, would you go through everything Naruto went through if it means that you got all of his powers, including Kurama?
For sure.
All right, bro. We're talking about losing both your parents.
Yeah, it's fine.
We're talking about losing your friends as well.
They didn't die. It's not like they died.
Neji died.
Okay, that's that. You know, we all got that one homie.
Jiraiya died.
Big homies dies too.
This is the hill. Okay. I mean, I'm one of your friends. You're willing to risk my life,
Bro,
for
if anything,
powers?
you're my Sasuke. Sasuke didn't die. You just lost the arm. You're
All
okay,
right,
though,
so
right?
you
You
willing?
good?
So you trying to beef for like a good 3-4 years?
I mean, hey, if it gives us more juice for the podcast.
Anything
All
for
I
the
need is a
clout.
shadow clone. I could be my own host. What you talking about?
Anything for the
Fire.
clout. Anything for the clout. Yeah, but that's a lot to go through. You're telling me you're willing to do all of that.
I mean, look, I'm gonna need my own swing. I'm clearly gonna be depressed and hurt. Like, there's no way I'm coming out of this unscathed emotionally.
You're trying to tell me you're ready to go through wars.
Bro, we go through wars every day. Like,
What war you been through? You personally.
ain't nothing.
Living
really.
in the Bronx ain't going through a war.
Yo, get into the 5 train was type crazy for me, bro. Nah, I think I'm ready for it, bro. I think that of all the main shonen protagonists, I think that everything that Naruto went through, yes, was hard. Granted. But
You trying to eat ramen? You trying to just eat straight up cup of noodles for 4 or 5 years?
I mean, I did it for 6 months in college. All I got was high blood pressure. I'm okay, right? I think I'm straight, bro. I'm gonna do it. You know,
You gonna do it?
I'm gonna do it.
All right, who you got for me?
For you, bro. Let's see. Let's go with. So Shinichi from Parasite.
Okay.
All right. So would you become an alien hybrid like Shinichi if it meant losing everything and everyone around you?
Where's that alien?
He's on your right hand. So, bro, you're losing your right hand. Your mom is trying to kill you. You ready for that? You ready? But your mom is trying to kill you.
My right hand is my favorite hand, if you know what I'm saying.
You feel me? So you're losing that first and foremost.
I don't think I want it.
You don't think you want
You
it?
said right hand, and I'm.
You're already off the count.
Am I right?
Come on, bro. It's just a different, it's just a
my
different
left.
feeling, bro.
All right.
Come on, it's just little blades in your hand. You'll be all right.
You gonna have something talking to me every time. Bro, every time I hit the hub, I'm gonna have somebody talking to me.
Bro,
I'm
gonna be like,
good.
yo, Kev, you don't need to do this, bro. For real. Like, yo, we don't need to go through this again, bro. I already told you stop. Next time I'm gonna bite this shit off. Like, nah, that's a fact. Miggy probably went through it, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Miggy definitely went through it.
Bro, you could keep all Shinichi's powers.
You sure you don't want to have your mom try to kill you, bro?
Yeah, nah, I'm good.
You're not trying to slay your own moms to get stronger.
Nah,
you got a
bro.
better haircut. You know what I'm saying? You become the king of the high school. Mm-hmm. You know?
Okay.
You become him.
Okay.
But then
what else? What else?
You know,
I got?
all the shorties who chase you are type crazy.
Yeah.
To the point where they put themselves through life or death situations. You ready for that?
I'm good, bro. I have to fight alien human hybrids.
But don't worry, you're the best
every
one.
day.
You're the best one.
And I got a alien on my hand that I'm constantly arguing with.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm good. I think you could keep that.
So no.
No, I don't want Mickey's power.
All right, sick.
I don't want it. Yo, I got another one for you though.
Okay.
Yo, one for all.
Okay.
Would you go through everything Midoriya went through if you got one for all at the end of the day?
When I go through everything Midoriya went through.
So who's somebody that you look to as your idol? Somebody whose work that you just really adore, that you love.
Haruki Murakami, the author.
You trying to eat a strand of his hair?
I mean,
or ingest some of his DNA. Better yet,
yo,
his choice.
bro, when you say
His choice.
When you say it like that, that's
His
crazy.
choice.
And no Murakami, I'm good. But like, you know, if his hair, bro, we eat hair and food every day. You know,
Who's we?
You don't know who's cooking your food,
Who's
bro.
we?
You
You can
order
see your
DoorDash,
food.
bro. You don't ever accidentally just eat a hair. You never went.
I can't remember the last time I've eaten a hair.
And this
bro.
is why you don't have one for all, bro.
That's what you're doing? You're just eating everybody's hair in the hopes that you catch a lick?
One day it will come, bro. One day I'll be him. But let's see what else are the reasons why I shouldn't do it.
Okay, you get to lose one of your senseis, Night Eye.
I already told you I'm okay with loss, bro.
He lost Night Eye. You get to lose one of your mentors.
Which one?
What? I don't know. Your choice. You know who your mentors are?
I do love them, but you know, Naruto lost Jiraiya. I was okay with that.
That is crazy. I hope one of them is listening to right now.
He definitely probably is. Shout out to my big homie.
He's like, oh, you ready to bet my life on it? That's crazy. You got to deal with a rival that's been bullying you forever that just still won't let shit go. He's just gonna pull up on you every day, still trying to fight you.
You see, and
you trying to mess with that?
And that's the problem. That's the problem with how Midoriya handled this power awakening. If I would have got them powers, bro, there would be no rival anymore.
Oh, it'd be up for everybody.
It'd be up for everybody, bro. I'm not gonna be a hero. I got the powers, but I'm not gonna be a hero, bro.
Once he learned the percentages, I would have been like, all right, Bakugo, let's see how 100 feels.
That's a fact. Like, yo, come here, I just want to give you 100% like open neck. See what happens. Open. Oh my god.
Just decapitated the man. What else?
Yeah.
Also, in the first let's call it the first 2 years of you learning how to use these powers, every time you use it, you injure yourself. Do you want to deal with that? Mind you, you're not living in the My Hero world.
Yeah.
You're living in our current world.
Yeah.
So when you use these powers, you're getting injured to your body. No matter how durable you are, you don't have some magical nurse that can kiss every pain away.
And you see, and like when I was thinking about when you even put up the proposition of getting the powers, that's kind of where I drew the line if this is the real world. Because it's like,
if it's up for them, it's up for you.
Like, you ever had a hairline fracture?
Yeah.
Imagine breaking all your bones, bro.
Bro, and you see Midoriya, one punch, and he's just his shit like that.
Bro, you ever seen the Kevin Ware?
Yeah, every time.
Every time. Nah, yeah.
Kevin Ware or Conor McGregor when he was in that fight with, I forget that fighter, where he just snapped his.
Yeah, nah.
Bro.
You see, that's the only thing that would probably push me to not get one for all is just the whole have to extremely damage myself to the point of no return. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can't even heal himself, to be honest. It's not worth it, bro.
But overall, 4-1 for all, yes or no?
Am I for it?
Would you go through all of it to get it?
Because if that's what it took to even unlock the full power, I'm okay. Because everything else I was okay with. Because that's post getting nice with the power.
That's how selfish this man is, bro. He said, I'm okay with my people dying.
Ain't no one died. Only one guy died. One guy. Come on. Not I wasn't even that. He was there for a chapter, bro. Like, an arc. He was there for an arc. Like, he's not that crazy.
Damn, that's crazy.
All for One was not one for all. All Might's still alive, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's just
for now.
He'll be high.
For now,
he's even the manga. He's still good.
All right, who we got for BJ?
All right, bro. So let's see. Next up, speaking of solo leveling.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So JinWoo's power. I can't disclose the name of it because it is major spoiler alert. So I'm gonna let y'all just do that, watch it, read it, whatever you got to do. But JinWoo's power. So, bro, in order to become the strongest hunter in solo leveling, you basically have to die like a dog and go through hell every single day. Do you still want JinWoo's power?
I'm not really keen for dying for anything, to be honest with you. But if it's a situation where I die and get to come back, I feel like that's definitely doable. You know what I mean? Even though it's gonna be painful, he lost he lost a foot or something, right?
He lost his whole leg. He lost an arm, and he got stabbed in the stomach multiple times by giant statues with no emotions.
Yeah, but then my man came back 6'4". I'm 5'10" right now. You telling me I get all of that to happen to me, and I come back like a NBA prospect?
Yeah, basically, we come back like LeBron, Steph Curry at least. Come back looking like Steph Curry.
I mean, I'm not trying to I'm trying to lose my skin color, but the height, I come back stronger, more fit. That sounds like a pretty fair trade-off.
Okay.
What else you got for me?
Let's think about, even though you have all the power in the world, bro, you still being clowned because you can't show people your power yet. So you're still the lowest of the low in the hunter world. You are the weakest E rank known to man. Even though you're not, you're still the weakest, and they're going to make fun of you. No matter who you're talking to, they have no respect in your name at all.
I don't mind that much. I don't like people knowing too much about me anyways, bro. I took my link off of our Instagram.
Bro says, Kevin. Okay.
I don't like people on me like that, bro. So I don't mind that. I don't need the fame. Bro, as long as I got the powers, I feel like I'm chilling.
Your mom's is sick, bro. She's basically in an eternal coma.
How sick?
Bro, she's she's not waking up right now, bro. She's in the hospital. They don't know what's good with her.
Yeah, but the work I'm doing could help her get out of that coma.
You're not there yet. You don't know if it's gonna work.
Yeah, but I'm not. Nothing's happening if I do nothing.
Yeah, no, she's just in a coma.
Yeah.
You'll
so yeah.
So no home cooked meals. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to...
I don't live with my mom. I'm not getting home cooked meals now.
You're going to have to step it up for your sister. You're going to have to be really big bro like that. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to take her to school, all that. You ready for that?
I'm an adult now, bro. We're talking about like my current life. All my siblings take care of themselves. My mom could be in a coma for a little bit while I get her better. Like, we'll be all right.
Every time, every day, you think you're chilling, but for some reason, there's just this overlord in your head that makes you do crazy life or death things to progress with your powers.
Got to get this bag some way.
You're borderline almost freaking emaciated by Cerberus. You still want that? Like,
that was tough. Like, if I can guarantee my survival, or if I know that I can just power grind, where you kind of just have that ability because he's him, I could just kill a whole bunch of like level 5s until like, remember playing Pokemon back in the day where you're just like, I'm just going to kill 50 level 2s until I raise up like a power level. Yeah. It's going to take me forever, but eventually it will happen. You know what I mean? I'll just do that.
So, bro, you're saying, right? Oh, I forgot where I was going with this. I actually lost it. But basically...
The answer is yes, fam.
The answer is yes?
I'm taking JinWoo. Kev Woo.
Kev, all right, Kev, my boy, son Kev right here, man.
Yes,
solo
sir.
Leveling.
You know the vibes. You know the vibes. My last one for you is, this is gonna be an interesting one. So, imagine you get to get all the powers of a ghoul, but you have to go through everything Kaneki went through.
No.
What?
No.
Bro, think about it. Ghouls, they don't really die unless they get smoked. They don't die unless they get smoked. So all you really got to do is just have a shorty rizz you up and then try to eat you in the bad way. And then, like, you know, get her organs and put in you a little bit.
I don't know if y'all
then
remember
you just get those powers.
I don't know if y'all remember that first episode.
You get those powers.
That was crazy. The way she was...
Rize?
Bro, that... Off the energy of that alone, I'm like, good, bro. I'm not trying to go through that.
Nah, and son really thought he was about to get it too. She was like, you know what I really like about you? And he was like, what? And then all of a sudden, Shorty starts biting him on the neck. All her, whatever, her cloak comes out and she starts flinging that motherfucker from left to right.
Bro, like, I'm into the rough stuff. I don't know if I'm not rough, bro. I'm not trying to have a Shorty dominate me like that, bro.
And then while going through all of that, you're about to just get clipped. And you literally just get saved by pure luck. Beams falling on top of her head. But you do get to live. Consider that. You do get to live. You just got to have her organs implanted in you.
But that's not even the worst of it. What keeps happening?
Yeah, nah. There is a point where you just have to go through it. It's just a little bit of torture.
But what do you mean a little bit of torture?
It's just a little bit of torture.
Let's not forget this part when he was peeling off my fingernails, toenails.
Nah, that part was really messed up because boy sat him on a chair, tied him up, and was like, yo, we're going to like rip off body parts. And he was like, well, luckily I'm a ghoul, so none of this is going to really stick. And they were like, we got a way to take care of that. All right, are you really trying to not take these ghoul powers, though?
Bro,
it's just a little bit of blood that you got to eat every once in a while.
Nah.
You get to drink as much coffee as you want.
Nah, I don't even like coffee. I'm a matcha guy.
Yeah, you could drink matcha. Nah, I don't think you do matcha.
Yeah.
But it will taste good to you. You know what I'm saying?
Borderline trying to eat your best friend, too. You bro, you trying to get eaten.
That's
bro.
fair. That's fair. You don't got to do that.
No, it's cool, right? It's cool. Like, it's cool for me to have these powers, right?
It's all good. It's all good. Don't worry about it. We can move on. We can move on.
All right, sick. All right, bro. The last one I have for you is going to be Ed from Fullmetal Alchemist. So,
no.
Bro, Ed sabotaged himself and his brother to become the Fullmetal Alchemist. Are you ready for that? Do you want Ed's powers?
No. I mean, break down his powers for me.
Boom. Bro can make anything out of anything, bro. At first, he was using those, like, those chalkable circles to little, I forgot what those called again. The
transmography.
Whatever that is. Circles, transmutation circles. He was building, like, stone things and stuff like that. Then bro got to the point where he imbued it into his body and he started just transfiguring whatever it is called, whatever he wanted. Bro could produce lightning. He was producing metal weapons. He was really him. Like, he was the ultimate warrior. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you just got to lose your arm and your leg first off on the first day you get your powers.
I got to lose my arm and my leg, and my little brother can't have a body no more.
Nah,
I'm sorry.
Is your little brother taller than you?
Like by an inch.
Don't worry about that. He won't be taller than you ever.
Yes, he will. He's stuck up in a pseudo armor. What? He'll be a whole foot taller than me. I'm good.
Bro, but think about it, bro. You get to travel with Winry, bro. She a baddie, you know what I'm saying? Like, you raise her up with your powers.
Winry was type annoying. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I wasn't a big fan of Winry.
Bro, you get to fight cool homunculuses.
I'm not trying to spend every day of my life fighting, son.
You don't want to. You don't want a life full of action, bro.
You pull up dudes that gotta fight for their lives every single day.
And then this is one
I'm
of those.
not trying to do all that.
This is one of those cases in
Unless I'm JinWoo.
Shonen where you know your dad is alive, bro. Your dad is still out there. You have the ability to find your dad, and clearly your dad is a cool person.
It's not for him.
You're not.
It's not for him. Where you been?
You're not trying to tap into that.
You been trying to bring mom back to life, and you're out here hiding.
So you don't want those powers to do that, bro?
Nah, it's up.
Hey, come on, bro. Like, come on. Let's be real. Like, bro. Like, you stay the same height forever. Like, you don't ever have to grow. Like, you straight. But
Yeah, he was like 5'6".
But you're an adult. You're taller than 5'6". You're a 5'10" alchemist.
You know how uncomfortable it must be walking around with a left metal leg all the time? Like, this leg is automatically going to be so much more heavier than this leg.
Yeah, that pushes you to get your gym gains up so that you have a stronger right leg.
It's always just going to be heavier. Just because this leg has more muscle mass doesn't mean this is heavier. It's the same weight as this one.
You just get used to the weight.
I don't think you do.
You're not up to the challenge.
I feel like that just creates different like body issues. You know what I mean? Like your hips are done for,
bro. And it's different from the Shinichi power. You keep your right arm. You just lose your. Wait. Did he? I forgot.
I don't remember what.
Yeah.
But I'm good.
Oh man,
I'm good. Ed, you could keep that.
All right, guys. What anime powers would you go through hell to get? Let us know in the chat.
Yes, sir. I got a question for you, fam.
Okay.
So I pulled up CBR, and they have a list of top 10 shonen anime worlds.
Okay.
Let's see if you can guess all of the shonen anime worlds on this list.
All right.
Or else.
There's 10. This is ridiculous. You only got one shot.
Else. I'll give you a minute to do so.
All right.
A minute starting. We'll give you a little bit. So
wait, is this top 10 like best worlds to live in? Top 10 worst worlds
shonen
to
anime
live in?
worlds. Top 10
just
shonen
top 10
anime
shonen
worlds.
anime worlds?
Yeah, you got about 9 seconds until you can start. So you better start thinking hard.
What?
9 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds.
I don't even know.
2 seconds. All right, start. Top 10 shonen anime worlds.
The Dragon Ball Z world.
Let's see.
Bro, you gotta keep going. Come on. Naruto's world.
Naruto's up there.
Okay, the Bleach world, the Soul Society, One Piece.
Bleach isn't there.
One Piece's world, the mystery of One Piece.
One Piece is there.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist is not there.
Oh my God. My Hero Academia. Jujutsu Kaisen.
Bleach is there. My Hero is there.
Oh my God.
Full Metal is actually there.
Attack on Titan. I don't know why
Attack
people
on
want to
Titan
live
is
there, but it's there. Yu Yu Hakusho.
No.
Hunter x Hunter.
No. You got about 20 seconds.
Oh my God. Anime. Demon Slayer. What other shonen anime worlds do y'all want to live in?
You're not gonna guess the last one. I'm gonna be honest with
you. The Promised Neverland.
The last two.
Doctor Strange. Whatever the thing is. No. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yo, I don't know.
So you got a decent amount, honestly. You got One Piece, which is number 1. Full Metal Alchemist, which is number 2.
Okay, gang. That was tough.
Number 3 is My Hero. Number 4 is Naruto.
Yeah.
5 is Bleach.
Okay.
6 is Dragon Ball.
Yeah,
you got that.
You feel me?
You missed 7.
What was 7?
You got 8, which is Attack on Titan. I think I told you didn't have that.
Yeah.
You got 10, which is Demon Slayer. My bad. I told you didn't have that. You were missing 2.
What was I missing?
You were missing Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh.
It's not even a shonen anime. Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, shonen anime. Pokemon's not even a shonen anime.
What would you classify Pokemon as? If Yu-Gi-Oh's a shonen anime, how's Pokemon not?
Bro, Pokemon's just a cash grab, bro. I don't even know. I mean, I guess Pokemon is a shonen anime. Bro never grows up, though, so...
You don't have to grow up for it to be a shonen anime.
I thought you had to grow up with the characters. And every shonen anime, all the characters grow up, for the most part.
I don't think you... No.
Ash still the same age.
I don't think you have
this
to.
This list is... incorrect.
Hey, take that up with CBR.
Yo, CBR, I got a problem with y'all,
take that
okay?
up with CBR.
That was crazy. Oh, my God. But what are your top 3 out of those worlds?
Top 3?
Yeah.
Like that I would want to live in?
Yeah.
Pokemon, because nobody ever dies in that one. Let's see. Bleachers, no.
Yeah, Bleachers,
Naruto, no.
Man, that a Grand Fisher walking up on you, bro. Yeah. Like, I'm good.
After last season of My Hero, no. Full Metal Alchemist, never. One Piece is cool. One Piece is cool just because there's so much depth to each one of the worlds, and it's such a vast area.
And you have a chance of finding a fruit, bro. You could get a double fruit for real.
Mm-hmm. And I throw Yu-Gi-Oh in there.
Yu-Gi-Oh?
Because it's nobody ever really gets clipped in Yu-Gi-Oh, you know?
Yeah, you just got this super Nepo baby who's super obsessed with defeating this one boy.
Just stay out of Kaiba's way.
Stay out of Kaiba's way, you'll be fine.
Just stay out of Kaiba's way, but you're good.
Okay, fire.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah. All right. So, bro, we got a new segment for the podcast.
Talk to me.
So, guys, we used to talk a lot about anime hot takes back in the days, and we decided to revamp our anime hot takes segment. So we are now calling it Let 'em Cook. So essentially, you give us, you have to spit your hot take, we'll let you cook, and you have to really draw out the points on your hot take. And if it's mid, bro is going to let you know. If it's fire, you kept it over 9,000. If it's really mid, bro got the strap for you.
And for those who are watching right now, if there's anybody watching right now, once J. Cole finishes his hot take, if you rock with it, put a 1 in the chat. If you don't rock with it, put a 2 in the chat. If you don't rock with it, J. Cole's taking a blick to the face.
Yo, stop playing, gang. All right, bet. Let's go.
Damn, they put 2s in the chat already?
All right, so boom, gang. We about to start. So this is my hot take. We are in the golden age of anime.
Yes, sir.
Now let me cook here, bro.
Okay.
Let me cook.
Okay.
All right. We love classic anime, but I think it's time to move on. Old anime fans love to put older anime on a pedestal, and I think it's time to move on. And this comes from last week when we uploaded the clip, and people were saying that apparently because we give Jujutsu Kaisen its flowers, that we don't love or respect other anime, and that we're not real anime fans. Older anime had its time, and we can't say that it didn't do a good job. But it's time to let these new shows shine for real. There's a lot of new content out there that I think the stories have progressed way beyond what older animes have shown. And it's not like storytelling is a thing that can advance that much. We've been doing storytelling for thousands of years as humans. You know what I'm saying? So I think to have anime that have the ability to show amazing stories like that, you cannot sit here and say that the newer anime cannot overtake the older anime. You know what I'm saying? We're doing a talk about production. Yes, there are some great older anime. Look at everything that Hayao Miyazaki and Studio Ghibli put out. You know what I'm saying? You know, like Perfect Blue, Paprika. Those are amazing, well-produced animes. The animation is fire. But, bro, we got Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm glazing. I don't care. We got Jujutsu Kaisen. We have Demon Slayer. Hell's Paradise was one season and went crazy. Bro, Zom 100 was so good, they had to stop production mid-season because the animators cannot keep up. Stop playing. Like, the new generation of anime is going crazy, and it's going to continue to go crazy. So just to wrap it up, I think that you guys really should stop putting down the new anime. I get it. Old anime is great, but you need to grow up. You need to grow up and you need to accept the fact that there's some great, hot, brand new anime in the world right now. And it's just going to keep getting better as the years progress. So you can get stuck in the past all you want, but I know me, hopefully Kev as well, we not going to be stuck in the past.
I got a Solo Leveling shirt on right now, fam.
You feel me?
You know what it is.
I'm not even wearing an anime tee. That's how fast I've progressed. But yeah, bro, that's my take. What do you think? Did I cook?
Yeah, I guess we got to ask them. Did J. Cole cook on his take? Are we in the golden age of anime? If you feel that way, put a 2 in the chat. If you don't feel that way, put a 1 in the chat. What do you think? Are we in the golden age of anime? If you disagree with J. Cole, he's getting it to the face.
Oh my God. Hey, yo.
What we got? Nobody wrote anything. So I think I might just have to decide.
Yeah.
You scared for your life, man. Nah, I feel like we are. I think we're in the golden age of anime just because of what we're being able to do right now, story-wise and production-wise.
Yeah.
Right now we have such a diverse group of stories that are much more in-depth than they've been in the past. If you're comparing, even though I love Dragon Ball, shout out, but if you're comparing a Dragon Ball to any other anime, like, let's call it, One Piece, or even something more recent like a Jujutsu Kaisen or an Attack on Titan, the story that you have in one versus the story that you have in another, it's not comparable. Again, shout out to these anime in the past for getting us to where we are now, because those stories definitely got us to this point. It's kind of like science, you know what I mean? Like, you start with something earlier, like learning the mitochondria is the powerhouse of a cell, but then later on you learn about stem cells and that changes the game.
Facts.
You feel me? So because of that, I definitely do agree with you. Like, old gen, it's great, but it's old gen for a reason, and let the new gen build on top of what the old gen set up.
That's a fact.
But you're still getting this.
Oh my fucking god damn. I didn't curse this whole podcast until right now. Oh my god. But yo, and that's just to say too, bro, like for real, like all y'all people who love to just say like you're not a real anime fan because you don't talk about these old ass anime, bro. Get out your fucking bag for real. Like y'all so annoying for real. Like
Facts.
all y'all gonna do is just vent. Keep talking about the one girl you had in 3rd grade, bro. Like niggas don't care.
Damn. Well, if this is how you gonna leave us out. Sign us off, Jay. Sign us off.
Yo, you know the vibes, man. It's keeping it salty. You know the vibes, man. It is keeping it 9,000. Thank you guys for watching our episode. If you made it to this point, we love you and we appreciate you. First things first, where can you get the content? You can stream us on any podcast streaming platform. Keeping it 9,000. All our episodes are there, and they drop on Fridays first.
Yes, sir.
But then they also drop on YouTube on Sundays with the full length video.
Catch us.
Please catch up on YouTube, as well as follow us on the socials, Instagram, and everywhere else as well. We also live stream on TikTok as we record our episodes on Sundays. So please tune in to TikTok on Sundays to catch our live Saturdays to catch our live. You know what days it is live stream. You know what it is. And yeah, you know the vibes, and we throw out clips everywhere. So please share our clips. Oh, and last but not least, bro, we got a Discord.
Yes, we do.
We do have a Discord where y'all can talk shit. You can give us new ideas for the podcast, and you can give us, like, you know, just your feedback on anime and manga in general. We're here for the community. We're building a community. We're trying to make sure that you guys keep it all the way 9,000 with each other. So you know the vibes, man. It's been your boy Jay on the left. You have Kev on the right. And we've been keeping it 9,000 with you. So thank you for keeping it 9,000 with us. And we will catch you on the next episode. Peace.
We off this.
It's over 9,000!